Hello everybody, this is Gareth Coon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or if you'd like to donate to my ministry and the charities that I give to, you can do so at garethcoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. This one here is Trump Hegseth praised US performance in Iran as Congress pushes back. Israel appalled at London attack on Jews. Jerusalem, Israel. While the war with Iran is on pause, Democrats in Congress are pushing back against the conflict as President Trump cited progress and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth defended US troops on Capitol Hill. The president praised the US naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz, declaring the blockade as genius. Okay, the blockade has been 100% foolproof. It shows how good our Navy is. I can tell you nobody's going to play games. Trump indicated that negotiations are continuing with Iran by telephone, and he doesn't know if another round of fighting will be necessary. They've come a long way, he said, of the Tehran regime. The question is whether or not they're going to go far enough so as at this moment there will never be a deal unless they agree that there will be no nuclear weapons. However, there are reports that CENTCOM will brief the president on potential short and powerful strikes on Iran, as well as a plan to take over parts of the Strait of Hormuz to open it to commercial shipping. Trump revealed that Russian President Vladimir Putin renewed his offer to help the US deal with Iran's 970 pounds of enriched uranium. The White House had demanded that Tehran surrender the uranium. He told me he'd like to be involved with the enrichment if he can help us get it. I said I'd much rather have you be involved with ending the war with Ukraine, Trump remarked. The Pentagon announced that the war is estimated to have cost 25 billion so far, mostly in munitions. Terrifying at the House Armed Testifying at the House Armed Services Committee hearing on Wednesday, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth said President Trump, unlike other presidents, has had the courage to ensure that Iran never gets a nuclear weapon, and he's iconoclad in that. Hegseth defended the need for war against Democrats' accusations that the conflict had drawn the US into a quagmire. Don't say I support the troops or on one hand, and then a 2 month mission is a quagmire. That's false equivalence. Who are you cheering for here? Who are you pulling for? Our troops are doing incredible work. They have done incredible things for the entirety of this mission and have achieved incredible battlefield successes. Meanwhile, the aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford is due to leave the Middle East and set sail for home soon. US officials were quoted as saying, the carrier group has been deployed for more than 300 days, having been sent first to Europe, then Venezuela, and finally to the Red Sea. The move represents a significant loss of firepower in the region at a time when tensions are still high. In London, the Metropolitan Police said that a stabbing attack on two men in a Jewish neighbourhood has now formally been declared a terrorist incident. London area resident Anthony Sibber observed there's been a series of incidents over the last 4 or 5 weeks, an attack against an ambulance, 4 ambulances, a Jewish charity, 2 or 3 attacks against Jewish synagogues. But today is somewhat worse because it's a physical attack against 2 human beings, so it's completely different ball game at the moment. Is much worse. Israeli President Isaac Herzog posted on X that he is horrified by yet another violent attack on Jews in broad daylight on the streets of London. Herzog added, "Let me be clear, no Jew anywhere in the world should be the target because of their faith. In one of the great capital cities of the West, it has become dangerous to openly walk the streets as a Jew. This is an unacceptable situation." I heard a story of one Jew from Golders Green who said that her daughter works in the NHS and they found out that she was Jewish and she's now being harassed when she's getting changed in the changing rooms in the NHS. And her son is a counsellor for young kids trying to stop them from going into gang violence. And the kids found out that he was Jewish and have done nothing but hurl abuse at him ever since. Um, this is just disgusting and depravity in its showing its full colours. Britain should be a place that celebrates the Jewish community, as we always have. These people that are doing these attacks should be ashamed of themselves. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.